Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction. If I look gross, it's because I meant to get a shower and then I promptly fell asleep, and now it's too late for me to get a shower, but I still needed to record something because I didn't do that before sleeping. It's been a long day, but I'm awake and I'm gonna record a reaction if it's the last thing I do today, because it will be. Without further ado, here's Across Dimming Asterisms. Let's go! Obviously, I already recognize this art, so I know what part of the game world it's from. Oh, that's interesting. I like that sound. What instrument is that? That was interesting. Oh. I mean, I expected an evolution here. There's a lot of instruments I don't know in this one, which is weird for me. Some of these are just unique enough that I don't know their names. To be fair, I don't know that many from like India and the Middle East, even Egypt. And it's like that part of the world is probably my weakest when it comes to instrument knowledge, but still, even then, there's some in here I'm obviously recognizing. Yeah. But some I'm not at all, for some reason. I like the rhythms on this one. That's an interesting blend there. I've always been partial to the blend of like modern electronics and traditional. I think it's a super cool take on traditional music and evolving on it. God, there's such a grandiose power to this sound. Ooh. This is probably the end, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. What a build into that final part, though. Oh, and the synths. I didn't even hear those till then. Were those here the whole time? Okay, I didn't even notice those synths under there. Those were probably there the whole time, and I didn't even notice the whole way through. It was such a subtle sound that I wasn't prepared to experience it, so my brain probably just tuned it out. Yeah, like I've said before, I've said this on prior songs from Genshin that are from this part of the world. This sound is so majestic to me. I love it, even though I don't know that many instruments from this part of the world personally. It's not one of my main focuses. I know a lot more from the West and then the Far East. It's just kind of in between, and never really focused on this part. But there were some instruments in there I just can't put my finger on what they were. They might be something I know, but that's just not coming to mind. They might have been used in a way that just doesn't sound familiar to me. If there's multiple ways to play multiple instruments, and that's very likely the case of what happened here. But either way, gorgeous song. I've always loved the power that this part of the world has in its music. It sounds absolutely phenomenal every single time. No matter what you do to it, it will sound like you are not the important one and whatever else is happening in that moment on screen, in the music, whatever it may be. There's just something innately powerful about the way that these musical instruments blend together and create this huge, important sound. I really did like the rhythmic structure on this one too. There wasn't too much specifically I'm going to bring up otherwise, but the dun 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 this kind of heavy, lethargic, slow beat structure that pulls everything together. It feels like it's dragging you along. It's just such an interesting thing that, to me at very least, is very telling of this genre. I'm not entirely sure why that is. I'm sure there's some musical historian that could explain that better, but I am not that person. I'm not a theorist or a historian in that respect. I just feel out these sorts of commonalities. I'm not positive that there is a reason for that, or if it's just a stylistic choice that has been brought on by years of evolution. I'm just a guy. I'm not trained in any of this, so don't come at me. I'm just throwing out my opinions and thoughts on things. Whether or not they're accurate is a completely other subject. Either way, it's just one of those things that's very unique and specific to this part of the world. I know that it's elsewhere, but it's never gonna hit the same. But either way, if you like this video and you want to see more of these reactions and you want to support me, you know how to do all that, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!